I picked up gardening over the pandemic, right? Because that's the only activity that really makes sense when you own a backyard, but are also microdosing mushrooms. Have I been talking about squash? Yeah, a little bit, because they're amazing listeners. I've also learned that growing vegetables is an art form. You know, it's a way to express yourself. People come over, they're like, "What shape is your garden?" I'm like, "Oh, that's a pentagram." Thought I might some flair to the backyard. Neighbors, they go batshit crazy, but these tomatoes, they grow fast. So fast that it's actually scaring me a little bit. You should try one. Eat it. Eat it. I need you to eat this tomato before the sun goes down. Look, I'm telling you guys, if you're going to garden with anybody, it might as well be Satan, all right? The dude owns a pitchfork. He's already equipped for agriculture. Who knows more about what's going on in the soil than the dude that dabbles in real estate underneath the earth? I'm going to turn down his expertise just because he's got a questionable reputation and a couple goat feet? What is an everlasting soul in exchange for fresh organic produce? Nothing. Look, it's not even that hard, okay? All you gotta do is you take a dagger, you cut your hand, you whisper some Latin as your blood drips into the soil, and then you have kale. Yeah, it sounds like the screams of 1,000 orphans every time you turn your back on it, but it's rich in B6 vitamins. That's a trade-off. I will make a deal with the Dark Prince every day of the week if you keep me having to interact with the kind of white people that hang out at the farmer's market. You know, like the people that are always dominating the conversation, talking about their fucking dog. Like, "Oh, this is Cooper. He's a rescue. We got him from the shelter." I'm like, "Oh, this is Grindlesnatch. He's a pygmy demon. Picked him up from the 4th level of hell." I keep your fur baby away, though, because he is not neutered. Other than gardening, there's a lot of other fun activities you can do on drugs, you know? For example, you go to the Renaissance Fair dressed like a wizard. That's something you could do. And here's the thing, I know when I get there, I'm not going to be doing any actual magic, all right? When those chemicals kick in, I'm going to think I'm doing some magic. I'm not talking about the weak-ass Harry Potter crap. I'm talking about the dark arts, you know? Like shooting fireballs, turning people's intestines into tentacles, properly using saran wrap. Just evil shit. And you know, eventually there's going to be somebody like, "Excuse me, sir, there were no wizards in the Renaissance." "Well, guess what, young squire? Now there is. But poof, it's magic." Don't get sassy with me, all right? We're in a vacant lot behind the Chili's. I don't think it matters how authentic my costume is. Let's not sit there and pretend like you aren't playing a flute under a castle made out of cardboard, because guess what? You are. So hand me my big-ass turkey leg and gobble it full of ye old Diet Pepsi, so I can stand over there and watch two grown men just beat the shit out of each other with giant foam swords whilst I pretend to cast spells down upon them. You see, you've got an authentic 14th century food truck right over there. Maybe I'll make my way over and get some historically accurate vegan empanadas.